Everybody, this is Alessandro. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a tutorial about the classic hero landing and how to polish this animation. One of the things I notice sometimes even with my own students is that people really struggle after there is a big impact or a big landing or something to make the mechanics of the body correctly, especially when it comes to the overshoot, the overlapping, stuff like that. And so I want to try to show you today how to fix this one. All right, guys. So at the moment I made a very simple blocking, okay? Like two keyframes for when the character is falling, here the landing, the contact, and then the actual landing here. Okay, so I'm gonna go directly in spline this time. I'd rather work directly in spline. And one of the things I'm gonna do, first of all, I will make sure that when you go from the contact to the actual landing pose, I want to transition very quickly. Okay, very quickly. Maybe having this third one here. Okay, that's the very first things I'm gonna do. And the 2 feet need to go in that position quickly. All right, maybe with a little bit of easy in here. But this one actually we can do it later. What I want to show you now is actually this one. I think it should be here as well. All right, maybe a little bit here. So what I'm gonna do now, the approach that I'm gonna use is slightly different today. Basically, I wanna go in body resolution here, proxy, okay, and I will wanna focus only on certain part of the body. Now you notice that it looks very stiff at the moment. So what the first thing I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna work on the pelvis, on the overshoot on the up and down. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Okay, a little bit of overshoot, boom, then go up, and then settle down again. Okay, so I'm gonna extend this one, right? Maybe this is a little bit too much. So first lesson, guys, when you do the overshoot, okay, you want to reduce the intensity. If it's going down like this, then you don't want to go boom. So this, the energy here is kind of the same. You want to kind of reduce it, all right? So that's the very thing you want to do, okay? Because you see, if I increase it too much down, you see, it feels very mechanical because this intensity and this intensity is very similar, okay? So we want to drop it a little bit, okay? Maybe even too much, okay? See, something like this could be good in terms of timing and spacing, okay? Maybe you want these things to happen a little bit slower. Second things don't just move up and down. The character is gonna move a little bit in an arc as well, okay? So what I want to do here now, for example, is see, I have the feeling this character needs to balance back, but what I want to do again now is to push this one a little bit more forward to the final one, okay? Okay, so you see it's doing this little movement back and forth. However, I also want to check the arc here. I'll go here and check the arc of what we're doing. So I don't like because here the Z and the Y, they are reaching this extreme basically at the same timing, and I don't like that. So maybe I wanna, if I offset the Z, you see I will create more of an interesting arc. Okay. See now how more interesting is the movement, okay? Nothing wrong if I do a little bit of an overshoot on this side as well. I mean, it's not the end of the day. Again, I want you guys to keep exploring, okay? And other things you can do, by the way, is to have a little bit of easy in, easy out, okay? Because we don't want things to be too even. Same things here when it comes to this one, right? But when we bounce it here, yeah, can have a key here, right? And then maybe a little bit of a key here. See that he has now a lot of this very nice and interesting movement, all right? I imagine maybe the when as soon as it gets here, the weight started to shift a little bit more to this direction a little bit. Um, and so I wanna go boom, yeah, around here maybe. Not too much. Again, we need to be very, very subtle with this one. Okay. I think here we need to maintain it here so we can feel this shift um, later on. Okay, if we do it too soon, yeah, maybe the overshoot here could be here. And maybe here I want a bit of ease in and easy out here. It's kind of nice to see um, the body moving like this. Okay. Very quickly, what I do now, I want to adjust the this foot. Okay, so the foot needs to go there in one frame basically. Okay, maybe this one, yeah, just have a bit of a foot roll. Okay, boom, 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 and here as well, we want to go into that position very, very quickly. Yeah, so this one will accelerate very, very quickly. Boom. Here maybe again a bit of less foot roll, maybe more. Oh, and a little bit more here and less. Okay, I will adjust later the stretchiness of the. Now the other things I want to do is the hip. Okay, so first of all I want the hip here to be more compressed like this. Boom. Yeah, I want to have an overshoot in this direction here. Okay, then relax and then relax. Okay, boom. And another important things I want the yeah, the hip moving more in this direction. Okay, and then saddle like here. As usual, I wanna go in the graph editor. Okay. Important things as well is that I wanna feel the hip going more here. This is because no, when there is an impact like this on a landing, the hip is gonna absorb a lot of the heat, right? So I think it's kind of normal that it's kind of bouncing on the left like this. Maybe I want to exaggerate a little bit more. Yeah, maybe this one needs to be more boom. Let's see what happens if I do this. Boom. Like a bit of a shake almost. Yeah, see, like you can feel the hip shaking because of the impact. Could be quite nice. All right. Um, we can also shaking it like this on the opposite side. I feel like. See, a nice little shaking here. It's very cool to see this little dirtiness into the animation, right? Now the second part what I wanna add is a little bit of rotation on this controller, this one here actually. So I'm gonna go in the graph editor again. All right. And so maybe here I will reduce it a little bit and have try to have the overshoot. See, when it started to go back up, that's when I want the overshoot to be. Okay, so maybe the overshoot could be around here. See, here is a little bit dirty, so I just gonna clean it up. Gonna push here, yeah, and then reduce here a little bit. Boom. Maybe it actually needs to be here. Yeah, and these two I can actually drag them. Something like this. Maybe I need, yeah, maybe I need to push, but yeah, I need to bounce back a little bit more. And also another things, because maybe this one is like this. I think maybe it needs to be something like this. Let me give it a try. Okay. Yeah, maybe this one you wanna be a little bit smoother. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and around here maybe. Okay, I wanna see from here. It needs to be really subtle because you know the spine control eventually will do a lot. Okay, so this one I don't wanna do it too much. And maybe one of the things I can do is to have a little bit of this movement on the left as well. Like here, yes, I wanna have a bit of movement on the left. Okay, boom. Maybe here, maybe hold it for a little bit. And then maybe here, something like this. And again, keep trying to see if it's working. Yeah, obviously, if you can feel that at the end, it's kind of snapping back. It feels very automatic. So I'm gonna, right. So obviously, I will probably need to adjust the hand. Okay. Now I wanna do a little bit of a shake here on the knee. Okay. Maybe until here we keep it alright. Uh, and we do a little bit of boom, boom. Every couple of key maybe first. Okay. Yeah, maybe open here, then close, then open, then close, slightly open. Yeah, a little bit of a shake. Too much. Too much. Way too much. Uh, so it's gonna be boom, 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 boom. Okay. Again, still way too much here.
Okay.
And here I wanna keep it instead the other knee. I wanna keep it. Okay. Keep it like this. Yeah, gonna keep it like this already. Okay. Okay. Gonna keep it a little bit of less slide basically. Okay. Then again, as usual, I will use the stretching it to avoid the penetration on the ground. Yeah, maybe here a little bit of easy in is required. All right, so wanna do the spinal, wanna do right now, and one of the things you guys wanna be very careful when you do the spine. One of the things people do when they do the landing, they tend to think about it. I'm gonna show you these things, guys. Oh, because you know you're going from one spine reverse to the other one, they tend to think about, oh, we can do like this, then we can do, you know, like this, the proper overlapping, then we can do like this, and so on, right? So careful that if you do this kind of stuff like this, even though I've done it very quickly, it's gonna make your animation looks very soft. Okay, so you need to be extremely careful because you wanna reach the you wanna hit that poses very quickly as we discuss. Okay, so maybe you wanna have a little bit of that reverse kind of here, right? Boom. By here you already wanna hit this pose. Maybe even here you wanna have a couple of frames where you're bending it like this in the opposite direction. Okay, but after this one, boom, you wanna hit it. Okay. And yeah, and then you wanna do a little bit of overshoot here. Okay, I'm gonna do the overshoot here. Maybe this one we can remove it for now. Or maybe keep it open like this. Having the overshoot here. Open up a little bit here. And close it here, maybe. Okay. Maybe even we close it a bit too much. Okay, and we're gonna go here and again go in the graph editor. Take a look only the X rotation. All right. And we're gonna adjust a little bit here. Yeah, exactly. We remember what we talked about there, right? We never want to do the overshoot with the same intensity that the previous one. You're always gonna go by, decreasing. This is very important because else it's gonna look like very robotic. Okay, and also another thing, it's not gonna bounce back way too much. Okay. Um, okay. Other things, because it's moving, is having the arms here forward. Now what we wanna do is nice overshoot with this the arm going in this direction. Okay, so I think like maybe we wanna kind of reduce a little bit here, and boom. Yeah, I wanna have the overshoot here for this one. Okay, we have it here, boom, then bounce back here. You actually imagine him to bounce back very quickly. Okay. See? So I don't know if you can feel the shoulder going forward and then push back here. Okay. Okay, boom. The only thing maybe I don't want it to be so sharp. See? Boom, boom. Very nice. I do have the thing that at the end here it feels stuck. Okay. So maybe because I need to bring this one back a little bit more. Okay. Or else it looks frozen. Bit too much. Okay, something like this. Another things we can do, we can take the last two controller here and offset them about, I would say, a frame here, and maybe this one here. This one again, you need to be very careful and do a lot of testing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It makes things look too soft. I think it's quite okay for these cases here. Okay. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the head. All right, head and the neck. So imagine this is the last position we want for the head. Right, so we're gonna set a key here. But what we want, it's okay if it until here it stays like this. But yeah, there must be a point where it goes a little bit down here. Okay, not too much. Okay, and here is a little bit up and then settle back. Okay. First of all, we want to get the right feeling, all right? Okay. I think maybe the head can come up a little bit later. These things could stay down a little bit longer, and the head can come up 2 frames later. So first I want to get the feeling about this one. See? Because else I was having the feeling things come up all together. Alright? And I did want a bit of overshoot. And now what I'm gonna do, a simple easy in. Okay, simple easy in here. And you know, an acceleration here. Maybe this one can, you know. Okay, a little bit of simple overshoot in here. Right? It looks like now that the head is a little bit too snappy. Okay, yeah, exactly around this area here. It looks like it's a bit too much. Okay. Now, another things I wanted to mention is, you know, like for every other part of the body, uh, it doesn't just move on one axis. Okay. So what we're gonna do right now is like we're gonna have the body kind of going in this direction a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna take this one and this one, both of them. Maybe for here a little bit of easy in. Yeah, and here a easy out. Simple overshoot in here. Okay. See now that the head doesn't move just in one angle. Alright. Okay, maybe here we reduce a little bit and same stuff here. And here maybe you can accelerate a little bit faster. Okay. See, we have this subtle movement on the head without making it too cartoony, too bouncy, and at the same time not too stiff. Alright. Okay, so I'm doing the same things with the other arm, guys. And so normally what I want to do, same stuff here. Okay, I want to find the extreme of the arm going here, right? Maybe the extreme that I can go here. I can do an overshoot. Maybe I can do an overshoot around here. Okay, where I push this one a little bit more here. I'm gonna keep it on gimbal here to understand where I'm going with this. Okay, here, relax it. Okay, so I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm adjusting it like this. I'm gonna tense the finger a little bit in the overshoot. Okay. Okay, so I'm doing all this. Then this one I'm gonna copy back. Copy. Maybe around here. Right, again I wanna go here and obviously this one, as you can see is very slow, right? Boom, pushing back. Or maybe just going here, copy again, copying this one, and but maybe doing the opposite. Okay. Okay, boom. And then here, finally go to the final pose. Okay. And again, first I want to test the I feel like maybe it's a bit too strong. Maybe we went too high here. I do have the feeling about this, so maybe I need to try to correct this way. Okay. And here I need to be more like this. Okay. Something is not working about that. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, and here a little bit more. Okay. As usual, we go here. Obviously, right now feels very, very robotic. We wanna again go back here and again have a proper easy in here. Maybe an easy in here as well, and same stuff here. Okay. Okay. I want to go and exaggerate a little bit the shoulder and study a little bit the shoulder a little bit better. Okay, so I imagine this one needed to be a little bit lower. Okay, the arm is a little bit lower here. Okay, yeah, see, I want to feel this. But I want to feel this movement. I want to feel it here. Okay, see here, I want to continue to feel the shoulder coming down. And here a little bit less, maybe. See, there's nice movement here. Another thing is, normally I want the shoulder to move a little bit early. Okay. Okay. So I might want to try to move this shoulder maybe from here. Let me, what happens if I, no, if I remove it I can't, but maybe I can remove it one frame here. And maybe I can go a frame early. So it's kind of nice that the shoulder is moving a frame early then compared to the rest of it. Now I want to see what's going on here. So the major of the movement I did is going to be on this one, right? So yeah, exactly. I want to clean up a little bit more here. Okay. I want to see if there is any major problem here. If it look like, yeah, some stuff needs to be cleaned up. Okay. I wanna obviously start to offset this one. This one here could be a lot more bended, by the way. Okay. Okay. Maybe even an extra frame. And toward the ends even more. Okay. After this point, I think the hand can be overlapped 2 frames. Okay, see how it's settled kind of nice to the end. And again, guys, you can tweak and find it the better way. Maybe, you know what? Maybe you think like this is too much. And you want to do it less. Okay, so maybe in this part you want to do it less, for example. Okay, I'll leave it up to you to explore and find out the best way to do it. Okay. Okay, so I wanna go back here. Okay. Maybe here you want to have a little bit of easy in. Sometimes it's good to have a little bit of this. If I want really make it even a little bit sharper, yeah, this one needs to be 1 frame early. Okay. So first of all, I wanna, adjust a little bit the stretching here. So because I don't wanna have any issue. Okay, when I do this. I don't wanna have any issue with the stretch. Okay, I'm gonna go in this position. Now what I need to think about it, the extreme of those poses here. Okay, boom. Okay, and going back around here more or less. Okay. For example, here we can go up and stretch it. Okay. 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 Then we can adjust the finger and everything, right? But you're getting the idea what I'm trying to do here. This one needs to be more like this, I think. Okay. Okay. This one maybe more here. This one more here. And so this is gonna be the extreme pose of this one when the hands is going down. Then it's going up and relax here. Oops, I think I made a mistake here. Should have been, I didn't key it again. I could do a quick chip dirty trick right now. Something like this. Okay, yeah, maybe something like this. And then here, okay? So if I try this one again, it's gonna have a simple easy in here. Even more, maybe. Boom. Yeah, and maybe, yeah, something here. Okay, something like this will keep moves. And something here. Okay. Obviously, this needs a lot more work. This is just a first pass, guys. Um, I also want to work on the shoulder a little bit more, because when the weight's coming down like this, yeah, something I forgot, the shoulder should just go forward like this. See, my bad, not doing it properly. Okay. Okay. Okay, we want to make sure this is not just about the shoulder going forward like this, but feeling the shoulder, boom, boom, going up, stay up, and then relax. Then kind of snapping back a little bit. Okay. So that means that now this one needs to be a little bit more, um, yeah, a little bit more like this. Okay. And this part needs a lot more work, I would say. Yeah, definitely, I'm not a big fan of this bounciness. Okay. And yeah, stay here and then bounce back like this. It doesn't look nice. Maybe just a little bit like this, something like this. Yeah, you know what I mean? Obviously, let's still gonna continue to polish the finger and the elbow pop and stuff like that. Okay, but we are getting there. Okay, guys, I complete the animation. Basically, I had those extra detail that I mentioned during the tutorial. I clean up a little bit the finger here, the elbow, reducing the pop. I animate a little bit more the finger here, so just there is a little bit of nice overlapping. Okay, I animate a little bit of extra spine movement here, so it wasn't too stiff. A tiny bit of squash and stretch on the neck and the head. A little bit of movement here on sideways on the feet and stuff like that. So basically, the goal was like not to make it too stiff, not to overlapping, not to exaggerate it too much, and at the same time, I wanted to keep the nice pose of the landing but have the right amount of overshoot and overlapping, so it feels still strong, impactful, and but not too much stiff. And of course, as usual, guys, there are things you can tweak. For example, maybe the finger could be a little bit too much, but it also depends on the style, right? Depends how cartoony or realistic you want it, right? So I always encourage you guys to go and explore different solution with space, timing, and exaggeration, and find what is working for you. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and see you next time. Ciao.